Okay, so we'll see if anybody else hops on, but today we are learning about giraffes, rhinos, and more. So we're going to get started with our slideshow. So today we are focusing on the animals of Africa. So we will be looking at 6 of the animals that we can find in Africa. So first off, which animal is this?
Giraffe.
Giraffes. You're right. Okay. So what do you guys know about giraffes? Before I read all the facts I have, what do you guys know about giraffes? Do you guys know any facts?
They have very long necks.
They do have very long necks. Okay. So giraffes are the tallest mammals on Earth. Their legs alone are taller than most humans because they're just their legs. If you look on this picture, just their legs right here are about 6 feet tall. And altogether, they can be 15 to 20 feet tall. And giraffes run as fast as 35 miles per hour. And because of how tall they are, the giraffes' necks are too short to reach the ground. So as a result of that, they have to either awkwardly spread their legs out really far, or they have to kneel in order to reach the ground to get a drink of water. Giraffes only need to drink once every few days, but most of the water they get comes from the plants that they eat. And they spend most of their lives standing up. They even sleep standing up. Do you think you could sleep standing up? No? Okay. And a giraffe's spots are almost like human fingerprints. So you know how everybody has different like fingerprints on their fingers? No 2 giraffes have the same pattern. So they all have their own unique pattern. And they only actually need to sleep for 5 to 30 minutes every 24 hours. So instead of going to bed at night like we do for like 8 to 9 hours, they only need to sleep 5 to 30 minutes. And most of the time, all they have to do is take a really quick nap, which is a minute or 2, and then they're good for the rest of the day. How would you feel if you could just take a minute or 2 nap and then you don't have to sleep anymore? You're good for the day. I think I'd get a lot more done in the day if I could do that. Okay. Next animal. Who knows what this animal is? Go ahead and answer. Go ahead.
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros. You are right. That is a rhinoceros. What do you guys know about rhinoceroses? You guys know any facts about rhinos?
They're almost extinct.
You are right. They are almost extinct.
They have 2 horns.
They have 2 horns. Okay. So the name rhinoceros actually means nose horn, but it is often shortened to rhino. So you're right. Because of their horns on their nose, that's how they get their name rhinoceros, because it means nose horn. And there are 5 different species of rhinoceroses. 3 are native to southern Asia, and only 2 are native to Africa. They are the black rhino, white, Indian, Hawaiian, and Sumatran. I can't say that word. All 5 species of rhinos can grow to weigh over 2,200 pounds, and the white rhino can even weigh over 7,700 pounds. The white rhinoceros is generally considered to be the second largest land mammal, right after the elephant. So this rhino right here is considered to be the second largest mammal in the world. And 3 of the 5 rhinoceros species are listed are actually being critically endangered. So you're right, they are hitting the point of almost being extinct. Rhinoceroses have thick, protective skin. Their horns are made from a protein called keratin, and that's the same substance you guys find in your fingernails and in your hair. So rhinos' horns are made of the same protein that we have in our fingernails and in our hair. How crazy is that? Rhinos are considered herbivores, so they eat plants. And a group of rhinos is called a herd or a crash. And despite their name of being called white rhinoceroses, they're actually the color gray. Okay, what animal are we looking at now?
Zebra.
A zebra.
A zebra. What do you guys know about zebras?
Zebras are in the horse family.
Yeah, they are.
They're considered a horse, and the stripes tell them if the boy or girl, and it's how you can recognize one zebra from another zebra.
Very good. Anything else?
They have black and white stripes.
They do have black and white stripes. You're very right. Okay, so there are different types of zebras, and each with a different stripe pattern. So the mountain zebra normally has vertical stripes on its neck and across its torso, while it has horizontal stripes that cover their legs. Zebras run in a zigzag pattern when being chased by a predator to make it more difficult for the predator to run after them. So instead of just running in a straight line, they kind of zigzag every which way so that whoever's trying to get them can't get them. The pattern of a zebra's stripes are different for each zebra, making them each as unique as snowflakes. So like you said, their pattern, their stripes are so individual to each zebra that it's almost like they're their own snowflake, because every snowflake's different. And a group of zebras is called a zeal. And a zebra can run up to 40 miles per hour. And to sleep, they generally do not lie down. Instead, they usually sleep standing up. And another fun fact I learned while doing research on zebras, they said that zebras can't see the color orange. Crazy how they know that. And zebras are one of the few animals that even if you are colorblind, you can always see a zebra because of their black and white stripes. Okay. Which animal is this, guys? Go ahead and answer.
Hippo.
Hippo. Good job. So this is a hippopotamus. What do you guys know about hippopotamuses?
They spend the most of the time in the water.
They do spend most of their time in the water. Okay. So the hippopotamus is the 3rd largest land mammal after the elephant and the white rhino. The hippo's closest living relatives are whales and porpoises. Hippos usually come out of the water for 4 to 5 hours at night to graze. So like you said, they spend most of their day in the water. They only spend about 4 to 5 hours a day at night out of the water. And a hippo can live up to 40 years. And although a hippo can hold their breath for approximately 7 minutes underwater, most adult hippos will resurface every 3 to 5 minutes to breathe. And this is considered an automatic process because hippos will do this even while they're sleeping without even waking up. How crazy is that? They just know they need to get up and get a breath of air and don't even have to wake up to do it.
Now that's crazy.
It's unexpected. And then I also read while doing this that hippos actually cannot swim. While they're underwater, they're always finding like a sandbar or some kind of like rocks underneath or something to stand on because they can't actually swim in water. So they're either walking if the water's not too deep, they're just walking. Otherwise, they're finding rocks or sandbars or something to step on to keep them up because they don't know how to swim. For an animal that spends a lot of time in water, you'd think it would know how to swim. Okay, do you guys know what animal this is?
Hyena.
Good job, it is a hyena. You guys know anything about hyenas? Okay. Hyenas, this is a spotted hyena, of our planet's 3 different species of hyena, the spotted, brown, and striped hyena. The spotted hyena is the largest and most common. So out of all 3 of the species that we have, the spotted hyena is the most likely one that you will see. And these amazing animals inhabit savannas, grasslands, woodlands, and forest edges across the sub-Saharan Africa. And spotted hyenas are also very well known as laughing hyenas. Do you guys know why they're called laughing hyenas? Got any guesses?
Because when they talk, they act.
Okay. Any other guesses? Okay. So they are called laughing hyenas because these highly intelligent creatures communicate with yells, whoops, and cackles, and some of which you can be heard from as far as 5 kilometers away. Do you guys know how far away 5 kilometers is? Anybody? Five kilometers is about 3 miles. So you can hear their cackle for 3 miles almost. Crazy. That's a very long distance. That'd be like if I was talking to you right now, not through the computer, and you could hear me from 3 miles away. Okay. Do you guys know what animal this is?
Ring-tailed lemur, and the habitat is dry tropical jungle. And lifespan is 8 to 8.
Okay, yeah, this is a lemur. Okay, so lemurs, Madagascar is their only home. So they only live in the country of Madagascar, which isn't also in Africa, and that is the only place you will find them. Their groups are run by the females. So in their little family groups, they're run by the women. The females are in charge. Lemurs.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome that the women are in charge. Lemurs like to eat fruit, and they are typically nocturnal animals. Do you guys know what nocturnal means?
They move at night.
Yep, they move at night. So most of them move at night. Some of them do move during the day, but a good chunk of them move at night. And a modern lemur ranges from about 2.5 inches to 2.5 feet tall. So these things are only about 2.5 feet tall. Okay. Okay, now we're going to have some fun and see what you guys know. So, who are these famous animals? I'm going to show you a picture. You got to tell me what movie they're from and if you can remember their names. If you can't remember their names, at least tell me the movie. Here's the first one.
Lion King.
Lion King.
Lion King. Does anybody remember their names?
Oh man, I really what his name is. I forgot the one that was who's sticking his tongue out. I think it's Tanja, actually. I forgot
Close. You ready? You ready to see their names? Shenzi, Benzi, and Ed.
Ed. I was thinking about the Lion King, Lion God.
Oh, yeah. I know. You got Shenzi, Benzi, and then you just got Ed. Kind of like, okay.
Ed's the one with the tongue out.
Oh, yeah. Ed always had his tongue out, didn't he?
His name
Okay.
is Ed.
Here's the next one. You guys ready?
Yes. What movie's that from, Laura?
What movie is it from?
Oh,
Madagascar.
It is Madagascar.
Which one?
But what is his name? Do you guys remember?
No. I think his name is.
Okay, ready for me to show you?
Yes.
Melman.
Melman! I knew it.
Okay, here's your next one. Do you remember his name and what movie he's from?
He's from Madagascar, and his name
He's
is.
from Madagascar.
Do you remember?
Anybody remember his name?
I want to say Ted.
You ready?
Yeah.
Marty.
Marty.
Okay, here's the next one.
What's his name again? Madagascar.
It's on Madagascar again. Since Madagascar is in Africa, it just made it easy to get all these animals.
Oh, her name.
You remember her name? Her name is Gloria. Okay. Okay, now the next one I'm going to show you, we didn't talk about today, but we have talked about earlier this week. Okay?
Simba and Mufasa
Lion King.
from Lion King.
Yep, Simba and Mufasa from The Lion King. Because we talked about lions on, do you guys remember what day we talked about lions?
I think it was the second week.
Yeah, we talked about them on Tuesday. Yep. And we talked about them, and they also live in Africa. So I put on Mufasa and Simba. Okay, now this next animal is also one that we talked about earlier in the week. Okay?
No, can I see this one?
Dumbo.
Dumbo, you're right. Because elephants can live in Asia, and they can also live in Africa. And that is Dumbo. Good job, guys. You know your famous animals.
I know my favorite famous animal.
That is the end of the slideshow. So, are there any other animals that you guys can remember that we didn't talk about today that come from Africa, or any animals that you guys want some more information on? Yes.
I want more. I want more information on the hippo.
On the hippo. Okay. What else do you want to know about the hippo?
What's the biggest?
What else would you like to know about hippos?
Sorry, he's a bit shy.
It's okay.
I'm his sister, and I want to know about the white tiger.
The white tiger?
People believe they're extinct, but I don't believe. People think that they don't live in the forest and their natural habitat anymore because zoo and tiger, I believe its name is, take care to film in it so they won't get hunted down. But I want to learn more about them because they're interesting creatures.
Yeah, white tigers are typically found in like tiger sanctuaries and zoos because they're actually a species, or they're actually with the Bengal tigers. They just have a different pigmentation, which makes them white. So they are not typically found in the wild. They're mostly found in like tiger sanctuaries and zoos and stuff like that to keep the population. So today we learned about all the animals of Africa. There were others we could talk about. Wildebeest. We already talked about elephants this week, and we talked about lions. We talked about cheetahs. So those are some of the other animals that come from Africa. And tomorrow we will be discussing the animals in the aquarium. So all those lovely animals that you find in the sea and in the aquarium, and we will be doing a what's it called? A layers of the ocean science experiment tomorrow. So be prepared to see how the different layers of the ocean look.
We want to show you when we did in Girl Scouts, and my brothers joined us for Girl Scouts. But we want to show you what we did.
Okay.
Sorry, Robbie. My mom's one of the so we had 2 ways to do it. Let's see my brothers. So you can do it straight up or side. So here's the up. You can either put the stickers in or in not. It's the layers of the ocean and the habitats. I didn't want to get my animal stickers wet, so I put them under mine.